everyone to JWR number 5. This is, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks from the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, in which the world title will be defended in Elimination Chamber on each show. I am Jack Epister, along with my colleague Will.
Hi.
Will says hi. And so our first opening match here, we're witnessing history tonight, because it is Kane taking on Damien Sandow. And why is this history? Well, because Damien Sandow is making his JWR debut. And this is all a surprise to us, unannounced, of course. This is just, he's making an impact. We can get a victory over Kane, a legitimate hardcore division competitor. Then we got to think that maybe next week or any time we could see Fandango versus Damien Sandow. Of course, Fandango, our current hardcore champion here on JWR, and a new entrant into the hardcore division, starting off facing Kane tonight, of course, is Damien Sandow. So thank you for tuning in here on the 5th JW Raw. We have 27 minutes of action-packed stuff for you, including some matches that have big implications for the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. So here comes Damien Sandow. Oh, what the hell? That is Kane's pyro, people. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, dog. Alright, so, what do you want to call this, Will?
Kanow.
Kanow? I like it. Well, this is Damien Sandow, folks, but he's in a garb that is very similar to that of Kane's. So we'll call him Kanow. We'll see if this lasts, but we got a match here tonight. This is not an alliance. This is Kane versus Kanow. That's something. That's making an impact. Maybe this is mind games. You don't know, but almost the exact same attire as Kane. You gotta wonder where he got it from. It's a different size from Kane's. It's not like he could just went into Kane's luggage or something. You know. And he's already wearing his outfit here, unless Kane's got multiples. But again, this is a smaller sized outfit here. Gotta think this was specially made, as if Damien Sandow was planning this. So, something to think about as our match is about to start here. Mocking Kane with that pyro. And Kanow looks to make an impactful debut, I would say, on JW Raw. And he's already done it by shocking us all. We didn't even know he was going to be on Raw, and now he's Kanow. As the bell is rung now, and the match is official, we see a lockup. Kanow's got the lead on it, gets Kane on the mat. What an upset this would be, though, if Damien Sandow were to pull off Kane. We know that Kane is very agile for his size, one of the most underrated in-ring competitors, I would say. And he's also just ginormous. So, and he's a monster with a mean streak, the size of Texas. So, gotta think. Damien Sandow gets a win here. Sets him up for the hardcore title. Almost definitely. Of course, that title defended almost every week. Again, Fandango, nowhere to be found, as if he does not want to defend it. We don't know. Of course, he's part of the NWO, and the NWO gets their own special treatments here on JW Raw, because, you know, they are the NWO. Speaking of the NWO, our main event tonight, the NWO, in a 3-on-3 tag match, which will be Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Paul White of the NWO taking on CM Punk, RVD, and Shawn Michaels, all three men who have had a history of issues here with the NWO in the past weeks, as these two men are still locking up about halfway through the match, but we see still some lockups here. Very fast-paced match this has been. I don't know what that was by Kane, but now Sandow is beating the shit out of Kane, or Kanow, I should say. And the chop that Kane attempted, Sandow was dodging it before, but Sandow was able to do one of his own. Almost, it's as if Sandow knows Kane's moveset better than Kane does. Seems to be doing the exact moves you would expect Kane to be doing. Again, Kane, he's thrown off his game here. You see he's missing a lot of these moves. Sandow versus that.
He might be shocked by Damien Sandow.
I know, I would be. Sidewalk. Is that a sidewalk slam? That is a sidewalk slam. Sidewalk slam by Kanow. Oh, this can only mean one thing. Kanow's calling the hand up. Oh, no. This cannot happen. We're seeing a choke slam onto Kane. How much do you see that? Unless it's like Kane or Undertaker, or Big Show, I should say. We're seeing a pin here. What an upset. Kanow has beaten Kane in his debut. We'll see if Kanow continues or not. But, whatever it was successful here. As Kanow, Damien Sandow, has picked up the victory here on JW Raw. That's impressive. So that choke slam. Kanow, it must be pretty strong in order to lift Kane in the air with one hand almost. Of course, he's holding his back, but Very impressive move here. You see that cartwheel, something we would expect Damien Sandow to do. And, yes, we're seeing some Sandow in him, but he's Kane down, and he's just defeated Kane. The imposter Kane, you could say, has defeated Kane. So, yeah, that was our first match for the night, folks. We got plenty more to come, and we will see you in uno secondo.
Your mouth off. Oh, well, you better watch your aim. There's nothing left for you to figure out. You're going down, you're going down. Someone said you're feeling brave tonight. Do you really want to cross the line right now? Go ahead and try to take what's mine. Let it roll, I'm unstoppable. Let it roll, let it roll.
And we're back. It's Chris Jericho versus Batista.
And the ignore Extreme Rules. That didn't happen. Oh, whoa, we don't know that didn't happen, of course. This is live TV, obviously. But, no, this will not be an Extreme Rules match. This is a one-on-one match between Chris Jericho and Batista. And now we learned last week, after one of the matches, the Elimination Chamber match, and Batista is part of that card. Now, we know Chris Jericho and Batista have had a very similar outings here in JW Raw. They've been screwed out of a lot, or not even screwed out, but they've just lost in a lot of missed opportunities, and they've gotten a lot of opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize on them. So Batista was supposed to be in the Elimination Chamber, but now he's defending that spot in the chamber against Chris Jericho, who specifically went to General Manager Triple H and demanded he be in the chamber. And seeing how Batista and Jericho had very similar stories so far in their JW Raw careers, in this year of 2015, that we put them in a match for all of you to see, and the winner of this will move on into the Elimination Chamber. So instead of seeing Batista, we could see Chris Jericho, and imagine if one of these men, what it would mean for them, and an impressive rebound it would be if they were able to win the championship. But of course, they got to defeat one of the other men here tonight, and what I expect is going to be a very hard-fought match, because one of these men are going to get that opportunity, but they also got to capitalize on it, which neither men have been able to do. We've seen Chris Jericho, I believe, was part of a Contenders Battle Royal for the European title. He was, of course, part of the tournament for the World title, and none of those fared well. And then, of course, he was also part of the Rumble, the Royal Rumble. Of course, the Royal Rumble winner faces the World title at WrestleMania. And Batista, very similar story, part of the tournament, but it screwed out of it. Almost had the match, if you recall, in the beginning, first week, and then tried to fight CM Punk last week, and it was unsuccessful. So, yeah, very similar stories here. And one of these men will change their stories here tonight, and the other will still be on a spiral of losing. As Batista hits with that big clothesline. Now, he looked to go on that middle rope, but Jericho dodged out of it. Looks like he trying to walk out of here. No, I think he's just playing mind games. Batista is telling Chris Jericho to bring it. Jericho tries to sweep the feet, but Batista wants this mano-a-mano on the same level. Batista with an Irish whip into the corner and a big STO. Deal with it by Batista. Whip into the ropes. Jericho gets out of that kick. Attempted chop there. Doesn't work out. Batista reverses that punch and another STO. Or a lot of STOs tonight by Batista. Or as I like to call it, the deal with it, because I'm Batista. You know, because I deal with it because he's Batista. Exactly. Chris Jericho jumps onto Batista now. And both these men, Batista very close to his signature. Jericho's got one. Big chop to the floor. Batista is down, now back up. You can see here, big Irish whip into the corner. Chris Jericho, he gets Batista. And that running bulldog to the back of the head. Oh, now Vintage Jericho going on the ropes.
The moonsault.
Moonsault by Chris Jericho. Going for the pin now.
Batista kicks out.
Chris Jericho. Batista's on a knee. Chris Jericho is up. Oh, and he's going for the walls of Jericho. The walls. Batista trying to crawl out of it. Jericho's got it locked in. Referee trying to get to Batista there. Chris Jericho lets go of it, realizing Batista isn't weakened enough yet. This is dangerous now because Batista is almost at the momentum to get that signature. I wonder why they don't lose momentum in this game. You know? They should.
Game's bad.
Big spine buster by Batista. One of our sponsors, Wwe 2K15. The game is bad as Batista now goes for a Batista bomb. Batista could be regaining his spot in the Elimination Chamber. But Batista is down. He's got no stamina left in him. He's got to build it up a little bit before he can get back up, which he is now. Chris Jericho is laid out, just hitting the red health now. And Batista solidifies his spot in the Elimination Chamber. So we now know the official Elimination Chamber match. The debuting Ryback, the champion defending Hollywood Hulk Hogan. We have Shawn Michaels, we have Bray Wyatt, we have Booker T, and I feel like I'm always forgetting someone. I don't know.
Did you say Batista?
I don't think I did. It's Batista, who just won the match to solidify his spot. I'm very sorry. So yeah, Batista gets that victory. We almost thought Jericho had it, but the walls was not enough for the Beast. The animal, I should say. The Beast is Brock Lesnar. You can check out on JW SmackDown. And yeah, so Batista stands tall for almost the first time, I believe, in JW Raw. Is this his first one? Is it? I believe so.
Yeah.
So Batista looking strong. About to make Roman look strong. As Cesaro now making his way to the ring, getting ready to face William Regal. And we gotta think that if William Regal is able to defeat Cesaro tonight, then Cesaro, he'll have a contention for the title. What is this, Rusev? Holy shit, with that steel chair right to the back of the head of Cesaro, now pounding onto the back. We're supposed to have a match here. I don't think it's going to happen now. Oh, Cesaro's trying to fight out of it, though. Oh, big punch. And now a suplex, it looks like we're going to see. Oh, hits the steel floor of the Raw stage. Now pounding with the kicks onto Cesaro's chest. Just annihilating Cesaro. Cesaro's still trying to fight back, though. Oh, and Rusev just bounces onto Cesaro. Cesaro's on the ground. Rusev going for that. Oh my God! And that super kick, that was something right there. Oh, now the camel clutch. Rusev just holding it in there, weakening the body of Cesaro. Cesaro's tapping out. This isn't a match. This is ridiculous. Let go of it, Rusev. And he has. I'd like to remind you, here's our Elimination Chamber. So we got Hulk Hogan, Ryback, Booker T, Bray Wyatt, Batista, and Shawn Michaels, of course. Hulk Hogan defending. This match will take place at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view here on the JW YouTube channel on February 22nd. Now it's time for the main event, as we just saw some gruesome events before. Rusev with that vicious attack before the match that Cesaro was supposed to have with William Regal. Gotta think William Regal's pissed off. The doctors have taken Cesaro to the back, and I'm just getting word that Cesaro may be injured. So you gotta wonder what that means for the European Championship. Cesaro has never lost a match, but if he loses the title because of an injury, that could be that could set Cesaro back. But nonetheless, here's the NWO in the black and white. As we see, here's our main event tonight: the NWO facing CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, and Rob Van Dam. Three men who have all had issues with this group. As see, Hulk Hogan has marked the he's tagged up the belt with the NWO graffiti, and I think that's for a reason, because he thinks that the belt is here to stay on Hulk Hogan's waist. And with the NWO by his side, I think that's a very true statement. As we see some all of them in their NWO t-shirts making their way to the ring in this Evolution entrance, because the game is bad and there's no NWO entrance. One of our sponsors tonight, Wwe 2K15, the game is bad, as the lights go back to color. We also got Popeye's Chicken Biscuits, Louisiana Fast, as well as the WWE Immortals, the game is good. And Guitar Hero 3. If you own it, you should play it, because it's great. Even though you probably haven't played it in years. Only saying that because Will was just playing my Guitar Hero. You know, inside joke kind of thing. As this Big Show does a Randy Orton pose and looks retarded. Here comes CM Punk in the inverse shirt. And he's got his logos all over his beanie. All sorts of things. And best in the world, CM Punk probably has the most of a grudge against the NWO, because he once led the group. And Will, why don't you tell him about that?
He once led the group, and
Great analysis, Will. CM Punk once leading the NWO in WWE 13, and very much success, very similar to what success we're seeing with Hogan, and as Shawn Michaels is now making his way to the ring. And CM Punk was, he wasn't booted out of the NWO. He was invited, and on the first Raw, he obviously declined the invite. But since when hearing Hulk Hogan was re-signed into wrestling, he was signed to the JW here for this new season of JW Raw and SmackDown. Kevin Nash and Paul White, the Big Show, both agreed that Hulk Hogan would become their new leader, as he was the original leader and had the most success. But yes, but CM Punk, of course, if CM Punk isn't the leader, I don't think he wants to be involved, and I don't blame him. But so yeah, CM Punk would then go on to not join that group, and since then, a very heated feud between them. And yeah, so CM Punk is the Royal Rumble winner, and he will face one of the 6 men in the Elimination Chamber. Forgot to mention that. Sort of being overshadowed by the feud, I guess you could say. But if Hogan is able to retain his title against 5 other men that are not in the NWO, then we'll see CM Punk and Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 30. And that'll be something, folks. Or JW WrestleMania 2, really. But you know, there's no WrestleMania 2. Maybe there will be with the Ultimate Warrior DLC. Who knows? But RVD making his way to the ring. And we're about to have a match here. The 3-on-3 match. This is not elimination. This is the first pinfall. Gets the victory. Or submission, of course. And all 6 of these men with devastating finishes. You got the frog splash, the GTS, sweet chin music, the leg drop, the KO punch, and the jackknife powerbomb. In no particular order. And yeah, so really, whoever gets the first finisher, whoever gets the first pinfall is going to win this match. Hulk Hogan with the big elbow to start the match onto CM Punk. And you see Big Show and Kevin Nash watching on as Hulk Hogan is dominating CM Punk in the early goings. You just see lots of bodies. Yeah. What was that?
that was not me.
Alright, that was some bell thing.
It's like Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. What? I don't know. It was a bell. CM Punk reverses whatever Hogan was trying to do there. It looked like a clothesline into that float over neck breaker. Is that a neck breaker? I don't know what you'd call it. Big springboard here. Shawn Michaels is in the ring for some reason. Hulk Hogan just did something I've never seen him do. Like
Drop kick.
Like yeah, it was like a low drop kick.
Hulk Hogan is a tag out because he doesn't know what the fuck he just did.
Yeah, I think he like tore his entire legs, not even his quads. Big Show attempts a big boot there, but CM Punk with that bulldog to the back of the head of Big Show. And it's really rare you see Big Show go down in one move like that. Oh, Kevin Nash with that punch to the back of the head of CM Punk gives Big Show the advantage, and that big slam onto the mat as Big Show is going to oh, Shawn Michaels. Big Show knocked off Rob Van Dam, or he shoved him off, I guess you could say. And then Shawn Michaels with that he held onto the head and pulled it down into the rope. Punch reversed by CM Punk. Now into the corner. And that bulldog again. Popular move here tonight, I'm guessing. Shawn Michaels now being tagged in. RVD didn't want the match. It looked like more though. Shawn Michaels with that big splash. Crossbody. Reverse that. Big Show with one mitt. Not even a hand, but a mitt to the Shawn Michaels. Oh god, Big Show's on the second rope. Oh, with Big Show with that big axe handle. That's something you don't see. That is not something you see often. Kevin Nash now tagged in with the Diesel glove. And of course we know Shawn Michaels was the mentor of Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash's original start out in WWF at the time. And maybe an ode to Shawn Michaels with that glove, or maybe he just found a glove. Who knows? But
I think he just found a glove.
These two with a very different history. They've been friends and enemies, such as maybe members of the Clique, including in the 2K showcase of Wwe 2K15, in which Shawn Michaels and Triple H had a feud that Kevin Nash was heavily involved in. And yeah, one of our sponsors, of course, Wwe 2K15. Crossbody cannot keep Kevin Nash down, no matter how many times it does it. Kevin Nash with that big boot now raises in his arms. But the match is not over yet. No need to get cocky so far. And haven't not seen RVD in this match yet. Every other man in the match has competed, I believe. Big kick onto the chest of Kevin Nash, which was reversed. Now Kevin Nash, another reversal here, back and forth between Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash gets out of that one. These two just know each other so well. They know every move they're going to do to each other because of the history they have. Almost rivals the relationship of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Again, Triple H had his issues with Shawn Michaels in this JW season as well. Seems Shawn Michaels isn't really having too much of a good outage here. Very similar story to Batista and Jericho. A lot of missed opportunities. But he almost came very close, and he lost cleanly, though, at the Royal Rumble, if you remember. Oh, Kevin Nash. He drops Shawn Michaels there. Sorry if there was a bit of interruption there. I'm not sure if you'll hear that, but HBK now has that signature Luthez press onto Kevin Nash.
And now Shawn Michaels on the top rope. Get ready for the super kick. Not super kick, the flying elbow. Somehow he hit it.
It connected, but it was very, it's off.
Yeah.
Hit the side of the body, it looked like, but it did connect. Shawn Michaels has a finisher, but some reason tags out. CM Punk now. Oh, Kevin Nash versus CM Punk's moves. These two also have a good chemistry. They've feuded and they've been friends in JW. I wouldn't say it's rival to the chemistry of Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash, but nonetheless, big elbow drop of his own by CM Punk, owed to the Macho Man, and maybe even Shawn Michaels here tonight because you know, that's Shawn Michaels' signature and CM Punk's signature. RVD getting his first licks into the match here. Steps onto the arm of Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash reverses that one now. Kevin Nash got to make a tag. He's desperately wounded here. He's on the top rope. Just a bunch of surprises here tonight. Axe handle fails, and
It cost him.
Look like that corkscrew neck breaker, I'll call it. I make my own move names. I don't know. Big kick onto the chest of Kevin Nash now. Oh, and that spin kick almost. RVD gonna go for the rolling senton now. And that connects. A bunch of flippy shits there. RVD has his finisher now. Now we're going to see CM Punk get in the match, who also has a finisher. Very difficult situation here for the NWO. Kevin Nash tried to make a tag there. Or he didn't actually. He went on the top rope. And big kick now. You're going to see here. Big neck breaker. Almost an RKO by Kevin Nash.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, a tag is made. Hulk Hogan now in the match. He's got 37% momentum. Oh my God, CM Punk just dropped Hulk Hogan. And again, interruption. Jesus fucking Christ. Interruption's great. Slap to Hulk Hogan. Oh my God. Alright, this is great. Oh, this is some entertaining stuff. Alright, Hulk Hogan, he's grabbing a shot. We're going to just roll with it. Fuck it. Big punches to Shawn Michaels. Oh my God.
Somebody can get bitch up after the show.
Someone's getting bitch smacked. But nonetheless, we saw Hulk Hogan just got bitch smacked there. Much like someone is going to after this. Not by me, of course. No, that's horrible. Big trip by Hulk Hogan.
Trippy shit.
Trippy shit. Doors slammed in the background. God, they're gonna hear that a lot too. Like, not even gonna be like low. They're gonna hear it. Clothesline. Signature by Hulk Hogan. That's something new, I believe. I don't know. Hulk Hogan dragging Shawn Michaels just to the perfect spot. We could see a win here by Hulk Hogan. If Shawn Michaels can't make a tag, what's you gonna do when the leg drop connects? Hulk Hogan now going for the pin, but RVD and CM Punk right on the situation. A drop kick and a double axe handle, both hitting the back of Hulk Hogan. And the match is going to continue for just a little longer now. Crossbody by Shawn Michaels. Kips up in Shawn Michaels fashion. Shawn Michaels now. That very similar move to what CM Punk does. And we're going to see a tag in by RVD, who's had the least action in his match. Only got 12% momentum. Oh, actually, no, he has a finisher. I'm sorry. He's been in the match for a little bit, but he's the most healthy in the match right now. The only member still in green. Actually, I can't say that, but in almost full green. Big spear into the corner to Hulk Hogan's chest. Very large chest it is. We're going to see the Shane O'Mac kind of drop kick here. Look at the hops right there. As my voice cracks. That was some hops right there.
The Mad Hops.
Props to RVD. RVD just lightly just like as if he weighs nothing, goes on the top rope, and the 5-star frog splash connected. Knocks off Kevin Nash, knocks off Big Show. This is the perfect situation for them to win right here. Let's see if Hogan kick out. RVD, along with Shawn Michaels and CM Punk, has won the main event here on JW Raw. Very big victory for these three, getting a 1-up on the NWO almost. And we see that leg drop there that was interrupted. And then the 5-star, which ended the match. But first, we had to knock down the NWO and make sure they wouldn't get interfered into that pin that RVD attempted and succeeded in doing so. So this doesn't really go towards any contenderships, I guess, but still a very big statement to end JW Raw. Of course, if Shawn Michaels wins the Chamber, he'll be facing CM Punk, though, so they can't be friends for too long. But of course, Shawn Michaels does have to win the Chamber, which he's part of, before doing that. Thank you so much for tuning into JW Raw. We'll see you on JW SmackDown on Friday, or Saturday, if we're late.